Welcome to the 10th episode of the Venezia Takeover. We're in Season 5, it's part 2 of Season 5, and I'm peed off. I'll show you in a sec as to why, because I genuinely don't understand what is happening, and whether I'm just being completely an idiot, or there's something wrong with this save game file, or the game in general, and it's bugged. Roll the intro. Now, first things first, Brenner, he has left the club. It was time to say our goodbyes to Brenner. We had 3 or 4 clubs come in for him. It was definitely big bids from Liverpool, Dortmund and Manchester City that was accepted. There was another bid that came in which was rejected, I think from Hoffenheim or Hertha Berlin. That was for about £15 million. But we sold him eventually for £25 million, just short of 25 million. He scored 15 goals so far in 20 appearances. He was doing very well for us. And at the start of the window, when some offers started to come in, he began to be very unhappy and cause a bit of problems in the team where they were saying just let him go. Then when I eventually sold him, somebody come to me and said, why did you let him go? And I just thought, whoa, I owe you order. It's going to give him a slap is exactly what I wanted to do. But yeah, fantastic player. We have replaced him, but this is where the problem lies. I replaced him with Sebastiano Esposito, a player that I know and love a lot from a couple of years ago, to be honest. He's been fantastic for a number of years on Foot Manager. Now, by all means, he's nowhere near as good as Brenner. But we did manage to pick him up from Inter Milan for a very cheap cost of £8.5 million. And this is where the problems have begun. If you take a look at this, it says £8.5 million, but it's on the Inter Milan badge. So I click it, it goes to Inter Milan. However, he is at Venezia. I literally have picked him for the last game in the cup where you have no registration rules. Can you see where this is going? However, now he's unregistered. I'll click on the unregistry. We'll take a look. He has an attacking midfield centre. He is nowhere to be seen. He's just not here. So I couldn't register him. And I don't understand why. I really don't. I have no idea. What a weird and horrible bug that is, because now we're basically a striker down for the rest of the season. The money that we spent on Sebastiano Esposito, and he's become unhappy because he's classed as a regular starter. I just don't understand why it says he's still at Inter Milan, because we have a very similar problem with another player that we have just signed, Walid Siddiqui. If you take a look at Walid, he looks fantastic, by the way. A regen at the start of the game. Well, regen, not at the start of the game. He's a regen in the game. £12 million. Again, he's still at Groningen. Why is he at Groningen? He's contracted to Venezia, but you click the badge next to him and it goes to Groningen. And again, if you go to registration, I don't think he's here. He isn't. I have no idea where he's gone because they're literally here. He's in my team from the previous game. The only reason why he can play in the league is because I think he's too young to be counted as a registered player. But unfortunately for Sebastiano Esposito, 23 years of age, we can't register him. So therein lies the problem. Unfortunately, we cannot use Esposito for the rest of the season. We also have had a massive injury. I think it's Andre Diaz has broken his ankle. Yeah, he's broke his ankle. It's just what was turning out to be quite a promising campaign no longer is promising at all, and everything seems to go against us. Now, since the last game, we beat Atletico Madrid, didn't we? 2-0. Everything was happy. We're through to the next round. We've pulled Barcelona in the Champions League. I told you we'd get a high draw. I just knew it, despite us winning the group. And ever since then, it hasn't all been plain sailing either. We had a 2-1 victory against Napoli, a 5-1 victory against Hellas Verona, 3-0 when we come back from the winter break against Monza, great. 0-0 against Parma, okay, that's fine. 1-0 win in the Cup, but then a 2-1 loss to Roma, 2-0 win to Torino, 4-0 to Inter Milan when we bought their player and decided that he wasn't going to come to us, so we couldn't register him. Spal, 2-2, bad result. They scored 2 goals in 3 minutes as well. This one's even worse. Cagliari, 3-0. An absolute whooping from Cagliari. And then, of course, the 2-0 victory that we've just had against Roma, where debutant Esposito scored what will probably be his only goal for this season, because we can't register him. Now we're trying to get a couple of more coaches in the door for reasons that our staff, we don't have the best like fitness staff, and I think the other guy is a goalkeeping, no, he's not a goalkeeper one, he's an attacking one. So if we do take a look at our coaches, we can see here there's a few that we are very light in, including fitness and defending technical. So those two coaches will come in. I've also asked for extra scouts, and we have now got 10 scouts in the door, so that's fantastic. And we also, if we go to club information, as we only have adequate youth facilities, I requested bigger youth facilities, bigger and better, which they are in progress. You can see the club culture here. We are satisfied, pleased, delighted, devastated to not sign players in low levels. I could not negotiate that out of the club vision. It's mental that that's even in there, because why would we want to do that? If we can find better players from abroad, we should 100% do that. So yeah, for this Sassuolo game, I can't register Sebastiano Esposito. So I'm going to go forward to the Champions League game against Barcelona, and we'll play that game instead. But today's video is sponsored by SPITCH. Before we go any further, it is a brand new fantasy football app, which is brand new to the market, and it's free to download. Now, it's available for all of UK and Ireland, but you have to be 18 years of age or over, and you have to take a little snap of your ID to prove that you are. You can't do what I did when I was a naughty boy when I was younger and get into nightclubs pretending to be 18. That's not allowed with SPITCH. The app lets you build your own team and collect some points and face off against other managers, and like I mentioned, it is free to play, but you can win some money like I did in the first week of playing SPITCH. Speaking of me playing it, by the way, you can also join my community league. The link is down below in the description for that, as well as the link to download SPITCH to begin with. You'll help the channel from doing that by using my link down below, and there's plenty of you who've already come across. There's 15 of you in our league as I'm speaking, including Dad, so you can face off against him. It's very easy to register a team and very easy to sign up to every single league that you wish, including the Premier League, the Bundesliga, the Championship. I've even done a Champions League team because I'm quite enjoying building these different teams, not just the standard fantasy football where it's just Premier League, and if you miss a week, then you're absolutely screwed and you basically wasted your whole year. Not with SPITCH. You can do it by day and still win prizes. There's also tons of statistical analysis on the app. You don't have to leave the app to find things that you want to find out. You can just do it on the app. It will tell you, and then you don't have to go anywhere. It's nice and easy. So thank you very much for SPITCH. Use the link down below in the description and use my community link to join me in my league. Thank you very much. Well, unfortunately, things have got worse because we lost that Sassuolo game with a 93rd minute Lucas Alario winner. So we go into this Barcelona game, first round knockout stage, so out of form, it's unbelievable. And we've obviously, I don't even know whether we can register Esposito for this game. I don't know if he is or not. Let's find out, because I don't think he would be. I've got a feeling he wasn't there for registration. He isn't. This is so annoying. I don't understand it. Let's quick pick it and see what happens, because we've got a few players now who can potentially drop in. For instance, we have David Filipovic, who we have brought in recently. I think it was the signing this season. Yeah, 850k. I would like to start using him instead of Ceccherone. Ceccherone, of course, has been a massive problem. You guys have even mentioned it in the comments, how bad he has been during certain games. Let's bring in Swedberg there. Ceballos is back. We've had some big offers, by the way, for Scalvini. £20+ million rejected. He is now unhappy. He wanted to leave. He wanted to go to Lazio, but I did not want him to leave. Milan is now after him as well. So that also could be problems in the summer. Thankfully, though, he has just signed a new deal, so he's going to have to put up with it. Oh, also, we signed Mattia Vitti in the January window for 170k. Don't know whether he's been registered or not. Probably not. So, with our makeshift team of missing players due to injury or just simply don't exist on our database, we are looking at a very strong Barcelona 11 there. They've improved massively. How did they finish second place? That's really frustrating, isn't it? I was really hoping we get some kind of easy draw, somebody who scrape through second place, that we could potentially then get to the quarterfinals and bring in some money, because I know you guys are all being excited for us actually reaching the knockout stages. A few people, when I'm recording this, have just watched the episode of the last season and already saying, can't believe you managed to get to that point. Let's push on for the knockouts. Well, we're here at the knockouts. The time is now. We're at the Camp Nou, but I feel like FM are royally screwing us over. Sheldrup and Forte, who by the way hasn't scored in such a long time, up front with Piccoli there. Piccoli is basically going to carry our team now for the rest of the season. We didn't even look at the league. I need to show you the league before we get towards the simulating part. We're around about 7th or 8th, I think. We've dropped off slightly because of how many bad results we've had, but I just feel a bit crushed, if I'm honest. Shell just picked up that ball. That's fantastic. Cheer me up, Andreas. Please, if you can. Forte. Oh, it's such a bad pass. And now we're going to get caught out. Right, Memphis can't quite get to it. Swedberg. There we go. Lovely play. Del Prato. Piccoli's in. He hasn't got that much pace, but he's found a little bit of space there. Good bit of movement. Forte. It's a good head. Oh, Sheldrup. That was surely easier to score. I don't know how he's missed. Del Prato to Piccoli. Come on, Del Prato. What is that? I feel like there's like rain just pouring on me right now. The world hates me. The game hates me. Frankie de Jong's still there. He's never at Barcelona after 5 seasons. Never. He always signs for somebody else. Nope. Come on. Can you see that I feel deflated, viewers? Can you see it? I feel it. I really do. I need something to cheer me up. Araujo, good win there. Everybody was loving the Araujo transfer. I was as well. Del Prato. There's a lovely ball. Sheldrup. You can't miss 2 of these. Sheldrup. Oh, you're joking me. I celebrated and everything. No. He's done everything right. He's took it around the goalkeeper and somehow Ronald Araujo's managed to claw that one out. Kaita Swedberg can't quite get it. He's also on a yellow. We need to be careful of that. Griezmann. I mean, Griezmann's missed 2 sitters here, which is the only upside to this because they've had 9 shots. We've had 3. How our XG is only 0.55 when literally Sheldrup missed an open goal? This game's broken. Who also seen, by the way, that Kylian Mbappe is at Bayern Munich. I think that's the first time I've ever seen that. Tammy Abraham at Manchester City. This save can't be right. There's something wrong with this. Dressing room. What do I even say to this? I'm happy with your performance. Am I, though? Am I? It's time to dig in. That's what I want to say. Like, nobody's reacted at all. Right. A little bit of motivation there. But Jesus Christ, let's show a little bit of enthusiasm, lads, shall we? We're in the knockouts of the Champions League against the Barcelona at the Camp Nou. It doesn't get much bigger than this. I'm pretty sure none of you have played Champions League football. I reckon Brescanini or Piccoli never played for either Milan or Atalanta in the Champions League. Sheldrup, I don't think you played for Nordsjælland in the Champions League. This will all be your first time in the knockouts. No, Memphis Depay. Don't do this. Valido again. Valido is our hero. He's our hero so far. Thomas Araujo. Get it cleared. Free kick. What for? Honestly, what for? I swear, if somebody bangs this in. Right, okay. Right, 3 subs. Diamonde, Puertes, and Ceballos all coming on for some very tired legs. Diamonde has a free kick to Stegen with the save. Now it's time for Diamonde to really push on because every time I've used him, it's a little bit of lapse in performance. I also want to know who that is standing there. Why on the corner was he stood there? I'm so confused what is happening with this game today. Jeremy Pino's picked it up. One of my favourite wonder kids from last year. Do not do it, Jeremy. Come on, I don't deserve this. Cucurella's played it in. I'm not crying, you are. Barcelona 1, Venezia 0 at the Nou Camp. Jeremy Pino, the substitute. It's a great run. It's an even better cross. And is that Del Prato, who's just decided to just leave him. All the way from left back, wherever he was playing. Cucurella actually is playing left mid, which is really unusual for him to be playing there. And yet, it worked so well. Barca's not even playing that well. We actually have, I think we've had better chances. I really do think we've had better chances. Corner ball, this would be a right sucker punch. Don't do it. Get it clear. Jeremy Pino's picked it up. Keita. That's gotta be off. Let's go down the other end. Stick one in their net instead. What? Who's playing him on? Oh. I was 99, in fact no, I was 100% sure he was offside. 100% sure he was off. I guess that's why VAR's there. Good, I was going to say, if Memphis won that header, I'd be so angry. Don't get a red card, Del Prato, whatever you do, you've already been terrible. You've already left your man. Jeremy Pino, Filipovic, good. Ceballos, right, can we, please, Diamonde, here we go. Why are we playing stupid passes to Forte when he can't run? He's literally 86 years of age. Asensio's running, oh, just... You want to go through and go, lads, here? Go on then, son. Off you pop. That little gap there. Lads, can we just spread? Can we let him through? Lovely. Cheers. There you go. 3-0. I mean, they literally have done that, haven't they? They've literally decided to leave it. That's embarrassing. That really is embarrassing. Wow. Right. Well, expect to see you all at training. With Sebastiano Esposito. Ever heard of him? Yeah, we paid like 12 million for him. Can't use him. I do not know what is going on. Right. So this is the league anyway. We're down in 8th. We've really started to lose it. Considering we were in 2nd place last season, this is right down. I mean, the good news is we are in Coppa Italia's semi-final. We could reach a final for that. My God. Right. Okay. I'll simulate the season. I'll see you at the end. So we end the season and we finish in 6th place, which all things considered is a huge bonus in my eyes. We qualify for the UEFA Europa League, which means, well, I don't think it means, but I'm more happier with that because although Champions League would be amazing, I don't think we're ready yet. We haven't got the squad for it. Got a nice bit of money for the Champions League this year. Next year, we could go on and win the Europa League. You don't know. We could possibly do that. We definitely have a good enough team once we can register them all to actually play. The Champions League we did lose in that 2nd leg. Well, we'll take a look anyway, but we also lost in the Coppa Italia semi-final. So I want to have a look at this schedule. In the first game, of course, we lost 3-0 to Barcelona. We lost in the 2nd leg 3-2. Difficult, really. Griezmann with a brace there. We lost 3-1 in that Coppa Italia semi-final. We got dominated there. We were 3-0 down at one point. But in the midst of that, we started playing really well in the league. I don't know how. Genoa, a nice little 2-0 victory there. Fiorentina, 2-0 despite going down to 10 men. Lazio 2-0 as well. And Milan, all teams around us, we started taking points off of them. Juve at the top, though, we couldn't defeat them. After equalising, Alvaro Morata scored in the 83rd minute. Udinese, we couldn't get another victory there. They got a wonderful little stadium there. I like that. 2-2 against Bologna as well. Again, we were 2-0 up. 2 more points dropped. Hellas Verona, nice little 3-1 victory. 4-1 loss to Napoli, 1-0 win to Monza. And again, Parma. We just can't beat Parma. I don't know what it is. They've got our number for sure. But I do think, all things considered, like I say, that's a successful season. I think the fact that we managed to draw 10 of those games is a bonus because we lost only 10. Now, Milan were a lot higher than what we were, but we fought against Sassuolo and Lazio and even Parma at some points, I guess, to fight for those European UEFA Europa League spots, and we managed to secure that by 3 points. Goals wise then, 28 come from Piccoli. We know, of course, Brenner had a lot of the goals coming in as well. Sheldrup had 12, but with also 17 assists. He's really come into his own this season and nailed down that centre attacking midfield role. But I think we're in for a busy summer. I did leave, we got £25 million in the bank there. I did leave a little bit of money left in the bank at the end of January, a couple of million I think it was, but 25 million is enough for us to do some business in the summer to make a significant advantage for us, or significant improvement for us. We just got to keep hold of some of these players because some of them are wanted by some big clubs in and around Europe, like Sheldrup there. Some big names there. Thank you very much for watching. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments on what the hell that bug was. I still don't quite understand. Sebastiano Esposito is here. He played 2 games, of course. They were both in the cup, and he scored 1 goal. Next season, my friend, you'll be with us, and I don't know why. Hopefully you'll be with us. If we cannot get that bug sorted, it might be the end of the series. I don't know, because that's 2 players signed and 2 players that we cannot do anything with. Let's find out. See you later on. Bye-bye.